Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Umi Kalsum binti Ishaq. I will present the introduction part for art and culture. Malaysia is a multiracial, multicultural and multi-religion country. The facts that Malaysia practices mixed religion make it have a unique Malaysian culture. Malays, Chinese, Indians and many other ethnic groups have lived together in Malaysia for generations. The largest ethnic group in Malaysia is Malay, which refers to a person who practices Islam, speaks the Malay language and whose ancestors are Malays. Chinese is the second largest ethnic group. The three different dialects of Chinese language are Hokkien, Cantonese and Mandarin. The smallest of the three main ethnic groups in Malaysia is Indians. The Indian language used in Malaysia are Tamils, Telugu, Malayalam, Hindi, Punjabi and Gujarati. Each of them generally retain their ancestors' art and cultural custom. It keeps them connected to their roots and builds their cultural identity. Art is the expression of creativity and imagination, while the cultural refers to a human activity. All the arts and cultures from different races have influenced each other, creating a truly Malaysian culture.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nolena binti Abdul Rahman and I will present about the art culture of Malay. So this is batik, this is songket. As we know, Malaysia are more popular about batik and songket. So batik, this ancient textile art, is made using wax resist dyeing to create beautiful patterns and colors. With larger and simpler patterns compared to Indonesian Javanese batik, Malaysian batik typically depicts flowers, leaves or geometrical design. For songket, it is once worn by a royalty. Songket is beautifully woven with silk, cotton and gold threads. Floral patterns are common theme for this fabric. It is traditionally hand-woven by skilled artisans, although they are also mass-produced using machines and modern times. So as we know, Wow is an intricately designed Malaysian moon kite that is traditionally flown by men in the Malaysian state of Kelantan. It is spelled as W-A-U, not W-O-W. It's a wow, not wow. One is kuda kepang. It's a traditional dance brought to the state of Johor by Javanese immigrants, dramatizing the tales of Victorian Islamic holy wars. Dancers sit aside mock horses moving to the hypnotic beats of a percussion ensembles, usually consisting of drums, gongs and angklungs. And another one is Silat. It's one of the oldest Malay tradition and deadly martial arts. Silat is also a danceable art form with its flowery body movements, as Silat performance is spellbinding and intriguing. Okay, let's talk about the food culture of Malay. So as we know, Malaysian popular breakfast is nasi lemak that is made of coconut milk rice served with sambal ikan bilis and slices of hard boiled eggs and cucumber, also chicken for better satisfaction. And another one is satay. Satay is a marinated meat being barbecued over the charcoal. The peanut sauce is a must as a companion and can be served with onions, cucumber and rice cubes. After a month of fasting during the month of Ramadan, Muslims celebrate the first day of Shawwal. This is how it looks like during the day before Shawwal. It is also time for family reunion. Urbanites will go back to their hometown to be with parents and relatives. Then we'll cook dodol, ketupat, lemak, rendang together. The Muslim community ushers in the first day of Idul Fitri by congregating at the mosque for morning prayers. Men are usually dressed in baju Melayu while baju kurung for females. The younger members of a family approach their elders to seek forgiveness, salam and kiss the hands of the older person as a sign of respect. It is very sad because we cannot celebrate Raya this year as usual. That's it. about the art and culture of Malay in Malaysia, there's a lot actually that we can talk about. There's more knowledge about culture and arts of Malay in Malaysia, but I'm kind of short of time. That's it. Thank you.
The origin of China in Malaysia. The Chinese has been settling in Malaysia for many countries and from the second largest ethnic group. The first Chinese to settle in the trade settlements, primarily in and around Malacca, gradually adopted elements of Malaysian culture and intermarried with the Malaysian community and with this is a new ethnic group called emigrate, the Peranakan. It is street Chinese. These Chinese and have adopted Malay traditional while maintaining elements of Chinese culture such as their largely Buddhist and Taoist religions. The more common Chinese varieties spoken in peninsular Malaysian are Cantonese, Mandarin, Hokkien, Hakka, Hainanese, and Fuzhou. Their presence unites not only their trade folk in charge but also their costume, culture, and traditional dress pattern. They are then tailored to the local setting. This community has 5 types of celebration. Firstly, Chinese New Year. The most famous celebration of Chinese society in the world on the sign of the Chinese New Year is that there will be a pot of lemon. Chinese New Year is the biggest and most important celebration for the Chinese people. Chinese New Year is considered important because it allows all family members studying or working abroad to return home together. At Chinese New Year, parents or older people will give their children ang pao. They can live healthier and happy life. Before Chinese New Year, all Chinese family will gather together and have the union to symbolize unification or unity. Chinese New Year will be celebrated for 15 days until Cap Gomeh. Secondly, Cap Gomeh. Cap Gomeh Day is the last Chinese New Year. It is full of 15 days of the first month of the Chinese calendar. So, all the Chinese welcome her with the joy and happiness. They will eat and gather with their family members. For women, they are encouraged to write a name and phone number on Mandarin line and they throw into the river. Men who are single can collect land produce to find their meat through Mandarin line, but traditional like this are the best. They need to be maintained. Thirdly, Qingming or Qingming. This celebration is important to commemorate 2 decades and ancestors. Children and grandchild will bring fruits, paper money to the grave and clean up the ancestor grave. They will bring food to pray to their ancestors and then they will chat. Chinese people deliver that the paper money will turn into the money in another world. Fourthly is the Chingay Festival, is Chingay Party. And lastly is Tuan Wu Party or Dragon Boat Festival. And each festival occasion, a variety of traditional food are provided and featured of tourists. It also introduced the diversity of food and culture available in Malaysia. Here is the traditional Chinese food. It is yin sang. Yin sang, or also known as yuxing, is a diet consisting of various salad and fish. The mix of these ingredients make their dish colorful and exciting. Secondly, chang chou mian is a tiny Cantonese egg noodle made from wheat flour. It's a golden yellow with a bit achieving on its density feature. Thirdly, explored or other known as zhouzi. Whose skin is made of red flour. Usually it is made up of various types such as fresh shrimps, meat, and even vegetables such as chili, ginger, mushroom, and herb. Fourthly, mooncake. It's usually available by mid-term of Chinese New Year. It has a sweet taste that is just added. Fifthly, bak chang is a traditional Chinese food wrapped in a special leaf. It's made of a glutinous rice as well as ground bean. It is very popular during the Tuan Wu festival. The leaf used to wrap it has its own history. And many more traditional Chinese foods. 4. Traditional Chinese clothing that was initially layered, coated with gold and silk embroidery can still be seen to be modified with the passage on time and cotton, cheongsam, Chiang Mai, and some rubber remain at the creamery and creamery. The solution is still made from China, using black silk and brocade fabric with gold and silver yarn. Various cheongsam or long sleeve dress are also seen today. Usually, the cheongsam has a hip neck, a button on a shoulder, a tight shape around the waist, and a cap on the left and right of the fabric. These Germans are commonly use a silk satin and other type of gauze. Sanfu means clothing and pants. It is Cantonese dialect. Those are daily clothes of Chinese descent beside cheongsam. It is favored by women of all age and who work in the field, mine, or at home. Sanfu is made of thin, non-hairy, or soft linen. Sanfu is also used by men of Chinese descent, which is slightly different from the sanfu worn by Chinese women. This outfit consists of a loose shirt and torn in front and high collar and baggy pants worn with trousers like baju Melayu. These clothes are usually made of soft clothes such as silk. So that is Chinese art and culture in Malaysia.
A very good morning, good afternoon and good evening to Mr. Aiman. I am Anusha, daughter of Prabhakaran from RK23, Electrical Engineering. My group have chosen the topic Arts and Culture. I will be presenting on the arts and culture for Indians. For the arts, I will be talking on different types of dances and also martial arts. Different types of dances are Bharatanatyam from Tamil Nadu, Kuchipudi from Andhra Pradesh and Mohiniyattam from Kerala. Bharatanatyam represents as the main for dance. Besides, for the martial arts, there is Silambam from Tamil Nadu and Kalaripayattu from Kerala. These are the few examples for the arts of Indians. Let's move to the culture of Indian. One of the culture of Indian is greeting with a namaste when we meet a people. It is followed from a very long time and also still being practiced. Besides, eating the food with our hand is also a culture of Indian. The benefit is that we can sense the heat before entering the food into our mouth. Lastly, eating hot food on banana leaves is a part of our culture, as eating hot food on banana leaf helps in getting the vitamins from the leaf. These are the few examples of arts and culture of Indians. Thank you.
Okay guys, my friends have presented to all of you about Malaysian art and culture. Just a little bit summary. In Malaysia, it is multicultural, multi-religion and multiracial. In Malaysia, we know that major race in our country are Malay, Chinese and Indian. I can conclude that all of Malay, Chinese and Indian art and culture, it could be seen in Malaysia, just in Malaysia. So, as a Malaysian citizen, we should be proud with our countries and not forget to learn the art and culture in Malaysia. For those who are too great of outside culture or other country culture, it is not wrong to know and create with that culture, but you must remind yourself and know your origin. Just that for our video in art and culture in Malaysia. Hopefully sir and friends get the points that we want to give to all of you. And before I end this video, I want to remind and all of us in this video want to remind, stay at home, stay healthy and stay safe. And not forget to wish Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri, maaf zahir dan batin. #Raya duduk rumah.